I didn't know. Nobody said anything. Why didn't they speak up? How often have we heard those phrases uttered by leaders following some sort of scandal or cultural implosion based on the prevailing behaviours in an organisation? It comes down to a fundamental misunderstanding by leaders of the meaning of silence. And by silence, I mean either complete silence or a lack of objection, not voicing something that a person really wants to say. You see, the leaders are interpreting that silence as consent. And this is an inaccurate and dangerous assumption, not just in organisations, but in society more broadly. You see, there's really only two scenarios under which we can safely assume that silence or acquiescence is true consent. One is where the person giving it or the person remaining silent is the leader and holds the power. Because when you hold the power and someone asks you something, asks you if something is okay with you, or you observe something happening and say nothing, then it's very sure that you are consenting to that behaviour. And in fact, that is classic leadership. The standard you walk past is the standard you accept, yeah? So you walk past something and don't address it, it means effectively that's fine. But that's only when you hold the power. The second time that you can reasonably assume that silence, as I've put it, is consent, is when you know the culture of the organisation is just so robust that everyone is empowered to speak up and everyone will speak up and be heard as to their opinion on the matters that are going on around them. Now, I don't know about you, I've worked in a lot of cultures and some really great cultures. I've never worked in one that is so strong that that assumption can safely be made. So what leaders need to do is come to grips really with the relationship between some critical elements here. The relationship between power, fear, psychological safety, and consent. Because it's only when you can understand the interplay of all of those elements that you can truly understand the quality of consent and the meaning of the silence.